What's going on? This is Kareem from DJBooth.net, and I'm here in the lab to give you guys a quick rundown video review of the new Alto Professional Black 12 two-way professional powered speaker. So what we have here is an actively powered speaker, just like with all of the Black Edition speakers from Alto Professional. It is a 2400 watts peak and a 1200 watt continuous power amp. This is a very, very powerful 12-inch speaker. It really bumps. If you close your eyes, you didn't know it was a 12, you probably think it was another high-quality 15 from another brand. It's a really good speaker. Everything is really impressive with the 12 Black series. We also reviewed the TS line of speakers from Alto Professional a few years ago, and those were very good speakers, but these are even a step above those. This is a very high quality setup here. The Black 12s have a very high quality finish. They have a solid wood frame instead of the polymer type frame of the TS line. There is very heavy duty handles. They have two on the sides. They're steel. They also have handles on the top as well. It has rubber reinforced feet on the bottoms, and it has a trapezoid style design, so that way you can use it as a wedge, and the one side does have the wedge stands as well. You can stack them, you can also hang them. They have M10 mounting points, so that way they can be hung. They have 12 of them in all, so it's a really professional setup here. It's good for mobile DJs, also good for any type of club or bar installation that wants to permanently have a nice set of speakers. Good for almost any pro audio application that's out there. You have a 12-inch woofer, and then you have your mids and highs with the two-way horn at the top. Everything is very high quality, everything is very durable, and just very well made. We also have, again, the continuous 1200 watts of power, which just makes the sound very nice. You have very deep bass for a 12-inch speaker. I was really impressed with the bass that comes out of the 12. I was testing this along with the subwoofer, the Black 18S, and I had the 18S turned off, and I was turning the bass up, and I could have sworn it was a woofer that was playing the bass somewhere besides the two 12s that I had stacked in the corner. So the bass was really good for a 12-inch style two-way speaker. They also again have the 10-inch, which is a smaller speaker, and then they also have the 15-inch two-way as well, which also has the same watts and the same power rating as the subwoofers and the 12-inch that we have here. So let's take a closer look at the inputs, outputs, and everything that we have on the back so we can see what other features the speaker has. Alright, so this is the rear of the Black 12. This is the 1200 watt, 12-inch active two-way speaker. On the back here, right at the top, we have two different controls and two different inputs. These controls are for those inputs. This is the volume level or your gain level knobs for these inputs. They are combo inputs. They are 1/4 inch or XLR. The right input is going to be a line input always, but the left input can be changed to mic or line depending on how you have that button here pressed. Next up, you have your mix output, which is an XLR output. And you can have it pre or post mix output. So you can have it whether you wanted to change the parameters that you have set here, or you can do post mix. Next up, you have your press to pair live drive Bluetooth button. This will allow you to pair these speakers like all of the Black series. They have a live drive app that your iOS device, your iPhone or your iPad or any other iOS device that you have that can use this app. And in that app, you'll be able to change things like your levels and your DSP settings. You also have a ground on-off switch here, so if you're getting some type of ground hum or feedback that you don't want, you press that and it should change it. Next up, you have your DSP mode. You can change it from flat or contour. You can even have a custom mode, and then you can have a high pass or a low frequency change point as well. So you can really dive deep and change the sound settings of the Black 12. Next up, you have your on-off switch, and of course, your power cable. These are actively powered speakers, so therefore you will always need an input, and you always need your power cable. So in conclusion, the Alto Professional Black 12 two-way speaker is a very professional setup. It's a very high quality 12-inch two-way speaker. It's powered by this monstrous 1200 watts continuous amplifier, which is built in. You have your numerous input and output options. You also have a very, very solid construction, and they're really built to last, and the sound quality is really, really good as well. You have excellent highs, you have great mids, and then you have that really booming, punching bass, which is more than enough for any 12-inch speaker that I've ever seen. On the downside, the price is a little bit up there. For $850 per speaker, you can find these in the United States. That is a little steep compared to other offerings on the market. You can definitely find something for less than $500 that will bump, but maybe not as high quality and not as nice as the Black series will. So that's up to you guys. I didn't have much here to compare them in form or in the way of actively powered speakers, so there's no real comparison to do here. But if you can get yourself into a store and you can try out the Black series, I think you guys that love the high quality systems will definitely be impressed. So for more on the full review, you guys can head on to the website, which is www.djbooth.net/DJS, or you can click on the top link of this video description. Once again, click the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace.